come out on top. Most of the time, I don't. But like, it helps you get better at it. But like, it's the same. The only time I'll usually leave a match is if somebody has their mic open and they're just being absolutely ridiculous. Like if they're saying stuff that like really shouldn't be said to anyone or at any point in time, I'll sit there, I'll call them out, I'll report them, and I'll just fucking go. But like people seem to forget like a lot of these teams are or a lot of these games are team based and like so many like obviously Warzone has their solo mode, which it works for games like Warzone. It really does. Like except for like a lot of people complain about how much camping is at the end, but like it's gonna happen in solo because you don't have teammates to pick you up after you're dead. But like a lot of the people don't want to get caught in that. Oh no, I'm one of 10 people left in this small circle. I could go out and get ganked by 10 people at once. You can't. You can't. And that's one of the things that can fuck you over with playing with randoms. You can't remove it. You just can't. That's one of the risks you take. It's the same with streaming. Like there was a big thing going on. I think it was last year. I don't know how often it happens now, but hate raids. People would just go into random streamers, whether they're big streamers or small streamers. It happened more to small streamers, and they bring a gigantic raid, which would obviously hype you up and be like, "Oh my god, look at how many people are here!" And they would just spam your chat with like racist, homophobic, like all these like different words and stuff like that to get you banned. And it worked. Like it got a ton of people banned. It got a ton of people's accounts suspended and stuff like that. There are ways to fight against it because you can put it on sub only mode, which is the best way to do it. You can put it on follower only mode, but like then they can follow you. You can put it on sub only mode. There's still ways to get around it if they donate and stuff like that, or use channel points. But you can turn off channel points at like for stuff like that. But like people used to do that. Like it's one of those things that it can happen and it sucks when it does, but it's there. Like there's really no way to 100% get around it. It can happen at any point. So like it's one of those things that you have to be wary of, and when it happens, like you have to have kind of a plan to go against it. But like if it's playing with a random, it's there. Like if that's one of the other reasons I won't play with randoms, because they could just sit there and just say that, especially if they find out you're streaming. If they want to just if they're just one of those people who's a complete and utter dick, they could just be like, let's say some shit to get this person banned.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else? Where do I start?
So it's one of those things that unfortunately comes with the territory.
So much here.
It's a very harsh fact.
Wait, what is it? Did you find something? It's a list of names with the title Test Subjects Sovereign.
Ooh, I was a test subject. I'm 300 years old. This is fucking great. Got all these horns that I put on
There
people.
must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I found one that...
Sometimes it's not streamers. Like usually the people that do hate raids are either people that have grown off of that kind of content, like outside, and they've just got like a bunch of like a giant following of like racist, bigoted people. Or literally that's all their platform is. They don't stream at all. They just get a bunch of people to be on their channel at once. Like they'll probably have a Discord set up. And then they just go, okay, we're going to raid this person. And then they just raid that person and fucking, do that. A lot of the times it's not a streamer with support like, my community or Strix community and stuff like that. It's usually just people that see other people being successful and they want to fuck that up. Or they just want to ruin their day completely. It's the same thing with like posting anywhere. Like the chances of you the posting on other platforms and stuff like that, the chances of people doing that, it's there. Like it's the same with where gamer girls get so much hate from like guys who are just like ridiculously sexist. Like, oh, you only got this big because you have boobs. Like some of them, yeah, like some of them will flaunt that, but they're playing to the people that want to see that. It's just like hot tub streamers and stuff like that. If that's what the person comes in here for, that's what the person comes in here for. Like a lot of people will sit there and complain, oh, they're stealing our views, they're stealing our views. If somebody's in there watching a girl in a hot tub because she's in a bikini, they did not come to watch you. They really did not. There's no way the person coming in that wants to see a pair of tits is coming over to your stream to watch you. They're just not there for that. Doesn't matter how good your gameplay is, they're there for a specific reason. If they're donating to that person, they're there for a specific reason. They're not stealing your views. That person is there for the reason they are intended. Like, it's just these women have the business sense to know that, and they're capitalizing off of it.
Crown contests have been held this whole time.
If I could fit a hot tub in here, I definitely would. I'd do it. I'd play video games, you know, just going too.
They'd have to give you some self-tanner.
Hot tub streams 100% exist on Twitch. It is a big section of Twitch.
It's possible.
The amount of people,
Doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind.
I know Riley. I'm trying to get the money together for the maid outfit.
She could be
Yes,
working
yes,
with someone
cheats.
else.
I had a goal beforehand where if I got so many subs, I would wear a mate outfit for stream, and eventually it will get turned into a redemption feature. I'm just trying to get the money together for that right now because apparently it was what people wanted.
What about the
I got part of it, but I don't have the rest of it.
What?
I think you mean billions, Strict. Come on now.
On file of experiment results.
What?
Hear about who's behind all this.
But like, because
Unfortunately,
when you're looking through, yeah, you're right, Riley.
barely
What?
We'll go up to trillions.
mind you.
You guys are crazy.
Do it all. Welcome to take a look through
But
what
like,
you can.
there's certain thing like they're working around the rules, because obviously there's no underwear, there's no swimsuits allowed, there's no nudity allowed, kind of thing. But the swimsuits has a separate subsection where you're allowed to do it as long as you are immersed in water. So that's how they get through with that.
Why keep on doing
So they work around that by either like being in like a kiddie pool or like a hot tub or a pool or something like that. Like they work around it. They're working around the rules, so they're not breaking any rules. They're giving people what they want.
a little shaken, that's all.
Like, do I think it belongs on Twitch? Not really, because Twitch is supposed to be like about gaming, about creativeness and stuff like that. But they're literally, it's just like the whole ASMR side of Twitch. Like there are some people there with just like really good microphones, and they're just making sound effects. That's all they're doing.
Then we'd help you fight it. Before you
But
ever
it's
got
what
that
people, it's what those people want.
far. Wouldn't we,
And
everyone?
if that's gonna get the money, fucking go to it. Like it's the same with it. Like if you're gonna do things that aren't breaking rules,
Consumed by hatred.
If you ever start
I think I could do a 200 sub thing. What do you mean, Strict? What's going on?
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
But like it's the same thing where like I was saying before for like the sub goal that I have, I will wax my entire body.
Oh my good lord,
You
Lumberjack.
you have to do it live. And immediately when you get the subs, there's no waiting. You have to have it set up so that you have like all of the ingredients and whatnot and the stuff there, so that like when it happens, it's just like, yup, here we go. Exactly, like that right there, that's ASMR. Like there's some people that literally just sit there with a microphone and they just kind of make like these weird chewy noises, or they'll get like different kind of materials like bubble wrap and they'll just like crinkle it in their hands, and people are all for it. Like it's the same with I know there is a subsection on TikTok called beauty ASMR, and it's like people popping pimples. Like there's a lot of people who love that shit.
I can't help it.
But
It's relaxing.
like it's one of those things that like, you know, you look for the like your target audience, you find that target audience and you fucking go to it. Like if you know what they're looking for, then you know, go for it. Like it's just the way it is, and like, you know, she'll take it. She'll take it. But like you just gotta find where your niche is, and you know, go for it when you can. Like it's not gonna work out for everybody, but like if it makes money for you, fucking all the power to you. And I know there's a lot of streamers, and in all honesty, it's a lot. Usually it's guys. Usually it's the guys, and they sit there and like, oh, like, you know, they're stealing our viewers. They're cheaping out. They're taking the easy way. But like, it's just the way it is. Like the people are there to see that. It's not them doing anything wrong. It's them.
They're catering to a niche.
They're catering to what those people want to see. And they're business people. It's the same way. A perfect example of this is Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton. Everybody thinks she's a fucking dumbass. They think she is dumb as paint. But it's an act. It's all a character. She is ridiculously intelligent. She knew what people wanted. She was like the blonde supermodel looking type that everybody expects to be a dumb bimbo, and she went with it, and it worked. Like it worked. Like that's just the way it works. She did it, and like she's been interviewed. She's ridiculously smart. It's the same with like when people you know, see strippers and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, like, you know, go get a real job, or like people doing like OnlyFans and stuff, like go get a real job. It's like they have a real job. They're making money, and a lot of the times people like that, they're ridiculously smart. Like they'll sit there and you'll find them and they have bachelor's degrees, they have master's degrees, they have doctorates, but they're making more money doing this other thing, and it's easier for them. So why would they go and do something that's harder and make less money? Unless you really, really love that job, you're going to sit there and do the easier one for less money, in all honesty. Like, it's just the way it is. It's just like where I'm going for a trade right now. Trades are usually, you know, good for money, especially when you start to get in there. Obviously, when you start off.
What about trades?
I'm just talking about trades and money.
I know about trades.
But
I'm a
like-
trades person.
But, like, you get in there and, like, it's usually a higher pay because they're, like, more qualified jobs. You need better skills for them and stuff like that. And you'll start to make your money. But, like, if I were to sit there and, you know, I got up there in trades, but I could make a comfortable living wage off doing this instead of, like, the trade I'm going to school for, but it was less money, but it was still enough so that I could support myself, support my family. 100% this, because I enjoy doing this. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm in school right now and I'm enjoying the plumbing thing and whatnot, but, like, if it went make tons of money doing this plumbing thing, working my ass off, you know, 8 to 15 hours a day, you know, I know 15 hours is ridiculous, but depending on what kind of job I'm on, it could happen. I don't know. If it can happen, then yes, and we'll live stream that shit.
When I get home from my 9-hour shift, I am so physically and mentally exhausted. It is ridiculous. I want to do nothing else, nor can I do anything else but just like collapse and sleep.
But like that's what I mean. Like,
That's what I want to do in the middle of school, 'cause I don't.
but like, you know, like trades are very labor intensive jobs. So like if I could sit, like, say I was making like 70, 80 grand a year doing my trade, but I could go down to like, you know, 40, 50,000 a year doing this, I would gladly take a $20,000 to $30,000 pay cut. Like there would be no ifs, ands, or buts. Like if I That's not the kind of content I'm doing.
She wanted you to survive.
But like there'd be no ifs, ands, or buts if I like take a $20,000-$30,000 cut, but do something I love and enjoy doing. 100% done in a heartbeat. There'd be no questions in my mind. Yeah, like, and did you enjoy doing the comic book coloring strict? Exactly. Like, point in case. Like, coloring comic books for a living. Like, and not to mention being able to say, man, like, I colored Batman comics. I colored, Superman comics. I colored Avengers comics. Like, why would you not want to brag about that? Like, that's... Like, come on.
One of Naori's memories. Of course.
Of course, this thing here. It creates the thorns that kill people. Let's do it again.
After 300 years.
I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. Oh, sorry, Rita.
Ceremony.
That's your line.
This is where the Renaissance was.
So this is the place where you and Naori.
But like that's what I mean. Like that's the kind of
Where's the Red Woman,
where is it?
seems.
Still trying to find.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later.
And that's a hard thing to find.
Come on.
Like trying to because like that's the big difference between finding a job and a career is finding what you love to do. A job is something you just do because it pays your bills. It doesn't matter how much it pays you. It could pay you millions of dollars. If you don't enjoy it, if you're not happy where you're at,
Is it the work of Dennis
it's a
Ray
job.
again?
If you find something that you can make a living off of and that you love to do and that it supports you, my nose is stuffed up right now, but if it supports you, it supports what you love to do, and you enjoy it, that's a career. That's the big difference.
Is this another memory?
But like it's still, obviously it's still got to support you.
It's like she's speaking directly to us. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it.
But like that's what I mean. Like if you love your job and it gets you what you need and what you want
All in the name of a
to an extent, because obviously
the purpose of which we were never
wants can be very, very big. Like some people just want too much. But like if it gives you a comfortable life and like peace of mind, that's a career. That's what to go for. That's why like I could see, the plumbing or this becoming a career,
I was meant to guide it
100%.
and give shape to the spirit inside of him.
But in terms of enjoying everything,
Bring it to Lennigus
it would
itself.
be this over the plumbing in a heartbeat.
It's been happening.
And that's what I mean. Like, it may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be like 5, 10, 20 years down the road. You might not find that one that love and career. But eventually it'll happen, and eventually, like hopefully, well, I guess hopefully, because some people don't. But like eventually you'll get to that point where it's like, I'm here, I'm where I want to be, and that's how it is. Like I'm comfortable now.
But it was too late. It had already been brought to its knees.
Man, this has been a lot of cutscenes today. Holy shit.
Thousands of lives
Man, I wish
so
I knew that I
cruelly
could fall in love
snuffed
as a career instead of just having a job.
out. All because of me.
I could be your career. You love me.
I do love you.
Yeah, and it's the comfort thing, because like,
Still slumbering inside of me.
a lot of times like people fight for whatever they're doing because it's what they love,
My failure.
but it's not doing enough for them financially. I'm not really sure. I'm honestly not. I fought a couple things, but that could have been a dream.
Astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renus Alma seemed to be my best bet.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely understand that, cheats. And like Strict said, like, not rich but comfortable. Like, don't get me wrong, if it gets you fucking rich and you love to do it, stay there. Stay there. But like, as long as you're comfortable and you're not like fighting for your life to survive, go for it. Because, like, I find there's a lot of people that, you know, they want to go for their dream, but it's not in the cards at that point in time. And all they're doing is pouring their all into it, and it's not going the way they want. That's not the way to go. Like, it doesn't matter if you love to do it or not, but you gotta strive for something that's still going to help you out.
To seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the medium. To buy the world.
But like that, like you want to go for something that's going to make you comfortable and make you happy. If it's making you happy but you're not living comfortably, then it's probably not the way to go, because like the struggle is eventually going to burn you out of it anyways, and then you're just going to have to settle for something that you hate. Food service industry.
Forgive me.
Who said that?
I never meant to
Who said that? Was that you, Strict? You definitely said that, right?
I only wish that there was something more I could have done. Wait, you can't just...
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you sit there like I've had five to 9 people here like all stream. It was definitely some ginger cat. I've got a couple of those around.
Was it directly from
Meow, meow,
or
meow.
was it the Danon voice?
I don't know. Well, one of them's asleep down there. Yeah. And like that's exactly, it's a period. Like, you know, if you make it big streaming, you make it big streaming. Like that would be fucking amazing. I'd love to... What's going on? I've cloned myself.
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore.
Oh, we've got new suits.
Ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the maiden's outfit?
New outfits, yeah.
These clothes are designed to resonate with the sovereign and maiden's abilities.
But like, you know, if we get there, like I'd love to have like the team of us just to get there and get things going. Like that would be the dream. That, like, you know.
Knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
But like, if it doesn't happen, does that mean I'm gonna stop this? Probably not. Like I'm playing video games, like I'm playing video games anyways. Like I love talking to people like this, not necessarily in person. I'm very kept to myself.
No, you are not. When you were out around people, you don't shut the hell up.
Don't listen to her. She hates me.
Naori suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, master cores and spirit vessels are both able to
Don't
prevent
do it.
the astral
No.
energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic,
Yeah.
would stand to
I'm being
reason
attacked.
that Uranus Alma would have the same
Yeah.
ability on a larger
I don't think they
scale.
can. Yeah, they can see it a little bit.
We have a maiden in sovereign.
But like it's just the way it is. Like you can't.
Now all we need is
You got to
one
take
We'll
your
finally be able to free
your
the
losses in stride. It's like anything. It's like playing a game. Like if you lose, you can't take it to heart. It's like when people get ridiculously bent out of shape
You really think
just because they can't win or can't beat something. If you don't,
thorns and stop the
it's
world
no
from
big deal.
falling to oblivion.
Like this, if I never make it streaming, then you know it is what it is.
Even if our goal
Like,
is different this
It's
time,
this
can't be sure the
experience.
same thing
It's
won't happen
meeting
again.
all
We
these
should
types
take
of
care
people.
not to
It's
be too
creating
optimistic.
these friendships and stuff that I've gotten from this
But if there's
that
even the slightest
are the
hope it
big
can
part
work,
I'm taking
I'm
away
willing
from
to
it.
stake everything I've got on it.
Like right now, like do I make any money off this? In all honesty, not really. It's usually every three,
just can't seem to help
I think about 3 to 4 months. Every 3 to 4 months, I'll usually get a payout.
Even though I know
Nothing
the world's
big.
still in great
It's like
peril.
literally the minimum that I can get.
Selfish of me, I know,
But
still,
it's something.
no, it isn't. You
And that's the way some people are. They're like, but you know, then you get people where it's payouts every month, payouts every month, payouts every month, or big payouts every month, and that would be fucking awesome. But that's why I'm trying to do more to give
Thank you.
back to people, because
Aori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that
it
trust
helps
is
me,
well-placed.
it helps other people when I give back, and I love to do it.
Game called
Like, you know, seeing people's reactions when I hit them with that raid is just, it's priceless.
Yeah, we
Shit,
can
I'm gonna-
protect the world
wonder
and
who's
save
on
Helion
right
at
now.
the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Ren and
You
lore
can
is
have
bound
my
to be a useful
sword.
asset.
Then they say
My
Lost
axe.
is dead.
My
This crow.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
Wherever we go.
How do you know it's me they're following?
I think the hardest part is usually finding somebody to fucking raid.
Included.
Oh no, dear, it's raining.
You're raining.
Now let's get moving, shall we?
The
Last I
boat
heard, we
raining?
had an apocalypse to
Sorry,
stop.
I'm ready to get the basement again.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Naori.
Getting ready for the stream, eh?
Sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage. It saved my life.
Wish I could pause this right now.
That power
I
she
need the
sealed away
washroom.
was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Shion. It's my fault that you're cursed.
Let's see.
What
Oh.
happened to you was because of the ceremony and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion.
Chat pause.
You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell
That's
asleep
all
for
right.
300 years.
Yes, eat something first. Eat something first.
Is the reason for your curse.
Hey, no worries, man. No worries, man. I hope to see you around again. And you'll see me by your stream from time to time.
We can finally put an end to all this.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream
I have to go.
that such a thing could be possible.
Keep watching.
No,
What are we watching? Oh,
the
the
truth
cutscene?
is,
Yeah, cutscene.
I
The
think
thing we've
maybe
been
I've
watching for the
always
past like
been
3 hours.
about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends.
Can't
holding
even
hands
interact with the
Rinwell,
stream because you've
Or
got
giving
bloody
Law
things up in
deserved
front of the
snacks.
chat box.
Embracing everyone. All the normal things that people do together. I always wished I could experience them for myself and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end? And
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead. And it's for my sake. So I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting.
Run, dear, run!
As long as it takes.
I couldn't interact with anybody because you've got a
Finally
pop-up
in
in
our
front of the
hands.
chat, so we can't even see what people are saying.
Oh no!
I know!
I think it's just. Oh, I literally came back just at the end of it.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to run, Riley. I'm trying. Increase. Oh, I got the sovereign thing now, do I? Is that what it is? Oh, maiden. Maiden. Oh, okay. Excellent. He's got. Did he get a sovereign one? Or did I get one of those earlier? Oh, yes, his sovereign one is done. Ooh, did I just get a fancy. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna wear that outfit. I like that outfit. Is that the... Okay, so is... Ooh, I like that. That is fancy. Okay, I also like that. And of course I'm going to keep that. And that's probably... Nope, she didn't get a fancy weapon. Oh, that's his new staff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excellent. What else was it? I think it was... So now, let's see, I'm going to have to change everybody's clothes again, god damn it.
So they all matchy-matchy?
Yes, everyone must match. Guess that's the closest.
The closest you're going to get.
Well, I guess she's back to her white armor. Oh! Oh, farmer's hat. Other farmer's hat. Farmer's hat. Farmer's hat. What? Oh, it's literally the same hair, just different pins.
Yep.
Farmer's hat. Farmer's hat. Oh, she's got the... Oh, yes, feathered headpiece. Farmer's hat. It's all about them farmer's hats. So we'll save those for later. Let's see here. This person literally just started.
No.
So let's see what happens. Did they just... Are they...